So I actually made this video a couple of days ago, but some of the information was wrong and incorrect, so I wanted to readdress that and actually make this an educational video with correct information that I've learned. So I rehoused the Trinidad olive tarantula in a video that I will show you still, but the beginning and end part I will not because it has incorrect information and I don't want to be spreading that kind of knowledge. So I went ahead and spoke to Faceless Inverts. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel. He does great content, very good information wise, so if you're looking into getting a new tarantula or you're looking to look into a certain species, he is on it. He is that kind of guy for you. But I actually spoke to him about the Trinidad olive tarantula, which he did a recent video on, so that video really helped me, so thank you very much for that. So I'm new to the species, completely new. That's exactly why I had false information in my previous video, which I will not show because obviously I don't want to be spreading that kind of stuff. So we're going to actually get into the correct information about this tarantula. So when I got this tarantula, it was actually from a mystery box from the Tea World. I'll leave a link in the description to their website as well. But they're great people, and they actually sent me a mystery box which I did pay for, but it was a £10 mystery box, but it was more than £10 that was in it, which was insane, so thank you to those guys. But I got a Trinidad olive in the box, and it was something new, so my care, which I got told during the live stream, was that they liked a bit of height. Now I kind of assumed this height must be semi-arboreal, so I put it in a piece of, actually let me get one for you. I put it into one of these containers, and what I did, I filled the substrate up to here, and then the rest piece was a piece of cardboard. Now this piece of cardboard was heavily webbed up. This tarantula loved webbing things up, but it also moved the substrate around a lot. It didn't really technically burrow in a sense, it just webbed up things a lot. And so that's my experience with a sling in this sense, because as it burrowed, it just basically moved all the substrate from downwards upwards. And that gave me more of an arboreal sense from this tarantula, though apparently it is a fossil species, which was interesting to me. But I wouldn't have known that if it wasn't for Faceless Inverts video, but you can check that out as well. But I contacted him, asked him about his video, saying like, hey, do you have any information about sling-wise? Because obviously slings to juveniles and then to tarantulas that are adults are very different. They kind of act different, like such as resident black tarantulas, they burrow a lot more, and then after some time when they get older, they don't burrow as much. So I wanted something for a sling version of the species, and unfortunately he does not have this tarantula or any experience with this sling of the species. So I basically asked him about his adult experience with them, and he gave me his experience and stuff like that. So basically they're fossil species. They love webbing up heavily, like their tunnels, same as a OBT or a sun tiger. And so what I did is basically I took his advice and went like, okay, would this enclosure still be suitable, the one I rehoused it into? And he confirmed yes, that it still should be suitable. So I'm going to show you the rehouse that we did. Unfortunately, some of the information is wrong, so please bear in mind, I have learned. So just so you know, if you ever receive any new species, make sure to do the proper research, because I thought I knew what I was doing and I did not. So these are some things that can happen when you have new species. Even though I have all this in the background, I have so many species that I care for, and yet this was the one in particular that really can make you question your knowledge. So just do your research even if you feel like you know enough, because it really can help. So I'm going to get into the video now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, enjoy the rehouse.
Wake up from
So that was the rehousing. Thanks so much for watching. Big thank you to T-World for the tarantula, and big thank you to Faceless Inverts for the information. So yeah, this tarantula is very, very fast and bolty. It's incredible species though. I absolutely love this species. It is very, very beautiful, and it as a sling is very fast and very like jumpy. So it was something that I wanted to transfer into a bigger enclosure because it just, every single time I opened the container, I had this fear of it trying to jump out, because it can, and it did web up to the very top of the lid. So it was kind of a questionable thing for, should I continue having it in this enclosure? So what I did, I just transferred it, and it seemed to have worked really fine, and it seems to feel really comfortable underneath the piece of cardboard it has. So all has been going well with that tarantula so far. This is the enclosure after a few days. Now the ventilation here is just a bit of ventilation at the top. It isn't much, because that way it keeps the humidity all the way down here, because these guys actually require more moisture in their substrate from what I know. That's what Faceless Inverts told me, from what I can remember, if I'm correct. But yeah, they've got some moss in here as well, which keeps that water in there. And yeah, it's been doing absolutely wonderful. It's currently back here, right there. So there we go. It still jumps around, it's still doing great. I'll actually be feeding it in a live stream that's happening, but that will be before this video goes up, unfortunately. You guys won't be able to see that. But if you're interested in joining live streams that I do, I stream on Facebook every 2 weeks, so you can go ahead in the description below. There'll be a link to both my Facebook page and group, and join us every 2 weeks for live streams that we do at 3 PM UK time on Sundays. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and also comment down below what you thought of this video, and if you have this tarantula yourself. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.